Hey, it's MK, and I am here with a 30 days of sketches layout for you guys today. And today's sketch is by Brandi Jo, and I loved how this sketch was. So when I was pulling papers for this specific sketch, I didn't really have in mind to pull a background piece of paper for this, but as I was pulling my papers, I found this amazing paper by Minte that I thought was perfect representation of a mixed media, even though it's in the shape of a heart with the world on it. So I'm not sure if I'm going to do the splattering or the little stitching of the little hearts and whatnot. I don't know that yet, but this background was perfect. I also have this branding strip here that is by, I think it's Paper Rose. And I'm going to try to add it up at the top because that's what Brandi has at this top. It looks like it's hand sketched. I brought out those same flowers that I used in my last airplane photo. I could not resist doing this one here. I feel like I am out of the atmosphere with this photo, you guys. I just feel like I'm on top of the world. I have this awesome thank you flare by Scrap and Happy Studio that matches the blue that I'm going for as well. I love this one right here. I think these are, oh, the name just had me. I picked these up out in a give-take table, if I'm being honest, you guys. The packaging did not come with it. So I want to say that these were those Jolie's stickers. And then I have the stickers from Creative Memories as well for their airplane line. So with this photo, I just could not help doing it as a solo photo because I really, when I saw this photo after it was developed, it really made me feel like I was in outer space. I could see the glow of whatever the atmosphere was, the beautiful dark sky up at the top, and then I'm on top of all of those clouds. It just makes me smile every time I look at this photo. So I knew it was going to have to be a solo ride, right? A solo layout all by itself. So when I was cutting the branding strip off of my globe, I accidentally nicked one of the corners. So I made it a little bit smaller so the nicked corner was not seen. And then I brought out this filmy, plasticky something that Janet gave me a while ago. Janet Fritz here on YouTube. It's Galaxy Girl Creations. She gave me these pieces a long time ago, and I've been incorporating them slowly but surely, but it is a plastic film, almost like a stencil material. And then it looks like it has a wave in it. It's just so psychedelic. It's ridiculous. But I thought I would use this one to frame my layout in, and it was the perfect blue for this layout. So after I finally got it to cut straight, which it still isn't, but it is what it is. I finally got it to cut. I went ahead and added my layout to it, or my base page, and now I'm ready to put the layout together. So I have my photo. I went ahead and shrunk it down just a little bit so it's not quite a full 4x6, but it's not quite a 4x4 either. I used the same brown paper that I've been using to mat a couple of my photos here. I think I've done maybe 3 or 4 layouts already using the same brown piece of cardstock from Close to My Heart. And then I'm just going to go ahead, instead of trying to perfectly cut this branding strip down, I'm just going to rip off the edges. And then that way, if it doesn't quite go all the way across, it's meant to look like it was ripped. So I'm going to go ahead and just put it right up at the top, just like Brandi's sketch has. She's got lines with little hearts up at the top. Now, I don't know if that's like her branding or if that's what she meant to have at the top of this layout, but I'm going to go ahead and go for it. Now, whether or not I put something right in the middle like hers design is, because of the heart having that dip right there, I didn't want to draw too much attention to that dip. So mine might be off on one side or the other. I'm not really sure, but right now I really like having that little bit of pattern up at the top up there. So I'm going to go ahead and take my one single photo and glue it down at the bottom where it is, where it belongs. And here's where I decide, yeah, I can't put it in the middle. The dip just really, if it was round like it is, then I probably would have put it in the middle, but no, it can't go in the middle. So I'm going to go ahead and put everything over on the right hand side in the upper area. I went ahead and flattened my flare really quickly. And now I'm going to go through And I am putting it on foam tape, and I'm going to go ahead and put this little ticket that says, "And we're off." I really liked this ticket from this little, not really adventure set, but sticker set. I'm not really sure. Softly Spoken, is that a company too? It might have come from that. I don't know, you guys. Honestly, the packet, this is exactly how I picked it up off the table. I don't know which give take table I went to. I usually do 3 to 4 crops a year. And I go and scope out the give take tables, and then I try not to look at them ever again, or I'll bring home all of it. So I gotta give to take, right? That's what a give take table is. Okay, so excuse me, you guys. I hope this cough does not bother you. I do apologize, but I'm getting over it. I promise. Hopefully all the videos won't be as coffee like this. I hope not. So I'm going to go ahead and build up a little corner cluster around the wing of the airplane. Just because I have a really cool dead space to be able to do that with. So I went ahead and I tucked some underneath the photo mat, and now I'm putting some on top of the photo. And I'm also going to bring in the title, and it's going to be Our Incredible Adventure, because this is, I don't remember if this is the plane ride where I am with Janet and Janie and the other Janet, from Houston to Miami, or if this is me flying to Houston. I do not remember, if I'm being honest. Judging by the side of the airplane that I am on, I might actually be going from Miami to Houston with the girls, because we all planned our flights together to get us to Houston. But then after we leave Houston, I go over to Salt Lake, and then Janie, Janet, and Janet all go to San Diego. So it's one of those things. I loved this little window sticker that says "What a view," and then it's got clouds on inside, and it looks like the window's partially opened. I love that. And everything was perfect for this layout, you guys. Absolutely everything. The "What a View" is a sticker from the Creative Memories sticker sheet. And then, of course, all the other embellishments are the fussy cut out flowers from a 13 Arts collection. That's where those came from. They didn't come from P13 or from Minte. It was actually a book of nothing but cut aparts. So you fussy cut out page after page after page, and it is from 13 Arts, but I don't remember what the book was called, because I ended up peeling out because it had 3 pages of each design, and I shared it with at that give take table. So I peeled out the pages that I wanted, knowing I wouldn't fussy cut out everything, and then pass the book on to whoever else wanted to fussy cut out the book. Now, also too, on the other side, I believe there's a pattern on the other side. So if you didn't want to do any of the fussy cutting, you had patterns. But these flowers are just gorgeous, so I had to do the flowers. Okay, so the last thing I am doing here is actually adding in some loose flowers that didn't come in the little cluster, and these ones happen to be a very pale pink, just because I felt like they really matched really well, and it got me to bend the clusters the way that I wanted them to, just by having a little bit of an extra flower here, a little bit of extra flower there. So I really do ended up liking that, and that is my layout, you guys. Honestly, it is simple. It is just awesome, and it was inspired by Brandi Jo's layout. Seriously, like I said, I did not expect to not do mixed media for my background, but when I saw this globe that looked kind of mixed media-y, it was perfect. It actually was just the perfect thing for my photos. So anyways, again, thank you, Brandi Jo, for such an amazing sketch. I had a blast putting it together. It made for a quick layout of a photo that I absolutely loved. Don't forget to check out the links down below for the 30 days of sketches. I've got a couple links for you guys to go and check out other people inspiring us by using these sketches as well. All right. Again, thank you so much, and I'll check y'all later. Bye.